If you are wanting your house to be the prettiest one on the block this spring, but you just don't have the time or the know-how maybe to bring your vision to life, don't worry. Sam I Am Outdoor Services has you covered with everything from landscaping to pressure washing and kindness along the way. So this is Sam Meager. Good to see you.
Good to see you, Julie.
So I want to start off with your name, Sam I Am, because of course my mind went to Dr. Seuss. You have a different origin for the name.
Well, yes, actually, Sam I Am's not the children's book, even though I am a huge fan. The name Sam I Am comes from one of my first landscaping clients, and she was actually a patient of mine when I was when I was a PT tech at Center for Sports Medicine, and she would always call me by Sam I Am, never Sam, just Sam I Am. You ready to get started this morning? And she had this infectious personality, and she just, made me so happy, and I wanted to give that to my customers. And so in the name Sam I Am, when I see it, I smile, and when other people see it, they smile. So
I love that. That's a great opener. That's perfect. So you wanted to make sure that we talk today because it's the first day of spring, March 19th, because this is that itchy time of year, Sam, for people who want to get out there and work in their yard. They think, oh yay, the day is pretty, I want to go plant.
Yeah.
This is really your planning time, not your planting time, correct?
If you don't hear anything else from our conversation today, I really want to urge you and the listeners at home, don't jump the gun and plant before April 15th, because that's when I found that the biggest threat of frost is gone after April 15th, because you don't want to waste all this time, energy, and money into these plants and then they're dead.
Right.
So it's just really knowing that in Chattanooga weather is just...
It's always a trick.
Yeah.
So you also don't want to waste the time and energy and money on the plants and then plant the wrong thing.
Right.
So you really enjoy working with people and you'll come to their house, kind of see what their home situation is like and help them custom design what they want. Right, in those gardens.
Sure. Everyone has something that's important to them, and I find the pain points. What do you want? Do you want low maintenance? Do you want blooms? Do you want foliage? And find out what's important to them, and deliver that. So that's what we do with.
If somebody says, "Yeah, okay, Sam, I hear you, but I don't want to wait. I hear you that I don't want to plant yet, but I'm ready to get started on the ideas."
Well, there's still plenty of stuff we can do now. There's like a lot of preparation work we can do.
Yeah.
So the two main services that we offer around this time for beds are bed restorations, which is just cleaning it up, doing any seasonal pruning, shaping things up, getting any of the weeds out of there, putting a fresh layer of mulch. That's one of the best things I found for the health of your beds is to have a fresh layer of mulch. It's good for water retention and for weed suppression, so to keep your beds looking nice all year.
Do you get in and work even like with the dirt and mending the dirt? Because a lot of us have a bunch of clay around here.
Yeah, Chattanooga is just full of clay and rock, and it's just usually what I found is just got to take all that out and put in new nutrient-rich mushroom compost or petrolite or things to change the pH of the soil and make it, especially depending on if it's a specific plant that needs specific pH.
Right.
So just knowing that and kind of tailoring that to the property.
Okay, so let me ask you this. It's pollen season.
Yeah.
You laughed because you know where I'm going with
yeah.
this one. Please talk about pressure washing and the importance of even doing it.
It's great to get everything cleaned up, especially in the pollen season. You want to, get all that grime and that gunk off of, it's one of the better ways to restore and really bring out the best of your outdoor spaces.
Isn't it though also like healthy for your house, because you don't want that stuff to be gunking up year after year?
Yeah, it really will be damaging to the surface of your house if you leave it year after year. It's not something you need to do every year, that's excessive, but like every 2 or 3 years, just to keep it regularly maintained and keep your house clean and beautiful. And it really protects the home value too.
You kind of take a look at the house, and then from there you determine what type of pressure washing to do, right? Because some surfaces need a different level of pressure.
Right, multiple different PSIs ratings. Some could hurt the surface of the house depending on if it's vinyl, if it's hardy board, if it's, depending on what surface it is. Some surfaces are so delicate we have to do what's called a soft wash, where we'll spray a chemical cleaner on there and use long poles with bristles and soft bristles, and we'll scrub the house and then rinse it down. It's like giving the house the bath.
Do you know, that sounds kind of nice. Do you know what kind of surface requires that level of care? Or you have to kind of see it when you get there?
You got to see it, and age has a lot to do with it too. So the older a surface is, the more care you need to give with it. So a lot of older homes will need a soft washing instead of a pressure washing.
That makes sense. I'm peppering you with questions, and I'm sorry, but if you're going to look in the order of priority, and if you need it all, is it a good idea to do the pressure washing maybe in March before you begin to get those plants put in April?
Pressure washing is actually a service that can be done year round. As long as it's above freezing, we're good to go on pressure washing. And it's satisfying. You know, no matter what time of year you do it, it's always going to be instantly like, wow, that's beautiful. Yeah. So in terms of getting in touch with you, I'm sure it's about to get very hectic. Yes. In your world, do you like phone calls? Do you book online? How do you prefer? The fastest way to get an appointment booked with us for an estimate would be to go to the website and fill out the form with your information. And you can be as detailed as you want or as brief as you want. You can include pictures, you can, list of services, or just say, hey, give me a call, and we'll give you a call back within 24 hours. That's great. And then that way you kind of can give them that estimate before you even come out to them. Right. I know what I'm looking at before I even go to look at it. Great. And I love the fact that he calls himself Sam I Am in honor, if you will, of the very nice lady who inspired him and made him happy. So he wants to do the same thing for you. It's IamOutdoorServices.com. There's his phone number, 243-0603. We didn't even talk about gutter cleaning. He does that too. So pretty much if it's on the outside of your house, he can make it beautiful. Thank you, Sam. Thank you, Julie. Oh, and I totally forgot to let you know, he is also an Eagle Scout. One more reason to give him a call and put your trust in him.
Arby's just learned starboard means right. And if loving wild caught 2 for $6